Okay, let's talk about that documentary by the BBC. I would have wanted to see proper, undeniable proof. And it's not there. The documentary, there is nothing investigative about the documentary. It's an interview. It's an interview. You are inviting people to share their story.
There, as one of the closest disciples, a loyalist to the core.
I was very close to him. I was just like the number 2 in the Synagogue Church of All Nations.
To Lagos Airport, we told them that we were going to the Synagogue Church of All Nations. Oh, go through. It was like a free pass entry to anything. It's just like, oh, go through. Of course, oh yeah, you're here. Yes, off you go.
I had a really involuntary reaction and I just broke down in floods of tears. I didn't cry from like a high place, I cried from like a deep place, like deep in my stomach.
They did not give us any proof. There is no proof whatsoever. To me, crying is not enough. This is what I would have asked for as BBC, because my credibility is at stake. Investigation should have started after the interview. If someone comes to you and he tells you this is what is happening in that facility, you have enough resources as a media house to pay SCOAN a visit. And having some of these things verified in video format and not in audio, probably that was going to be more believable. You must have ways of extracting information from the ground. You cannot hear that and you keep having certain rooms that cannot be opened, certain places, and no, people have told you something is happening there. You hide your cameras, you visit the place. Yes, these victims, there was no way that they can actually bring out any proof, any evidence. This is so that when I get to the victims, I'll also teach them their own lessons when we get to the victims. You could have done a better job. A proper investigation, even if it's a family that you're investigating, the first thing that you do is to split the family. And you interview each member of that family individually. So where are you going? Why are you coming into this country? What have you brought into this country? Is that your father? Is that your mother? How old is your mother? How old is your father? So is that your brother? Is that your sister? How old is she? You don't bring people together. And at the end of the documentary, you make them sit on lawn like it's a picnic. If you think I'm attacking you as BBC, I'm even encouraging you to do a better job next time. You don't want to have a person being interviewed and you hear certain words being repeated by 2 different people. In as much as the modus operandi can be the same, it cannot be word for word. One person comes and then she says, and he lays me on the ground with my back like a plank. And the other one comes and she says, he lays me down like a log. Those are this one and the same thing. Why should you allow one person to listen to another person's interview before you interview him or her? That wasn't a good job. If you really wanted to destroy the church, you can do a better job than that one. You can do a much better job than that one.